Welcome back to Living 757. A community of women empowered is a force of transformation, and my next two guests, they know exactly about that. Let's welcome to the show Cristiana and Dana from Bold Bay Society. How are you, ladies?
Good. Thank you so much for having us.
So happy to have you here because I know I love this topic and you do a lot for our women in our community.
Thank you.
Now, let's talk a little bit about what is Bold Bay Society.
So it's a female community here in Virginia Beach. We cultivate and create events around town to bring women together so that they're able to basically network in a more comfortable, welcoming environment, whether you're looking for a new best friend, a new business partner, just to get out. So we create those environments and we partner with different businesses in the area to make that happen.
I love that because you just mentioned something very important. Sometimes when we use the term network or networking, just think, it's just social media, but this is more than that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much more. It's building relationships, it's nurturing, just womanhood in general, and we have such a good time doing it.
I love it. So how do you find the ladies around? Like, how do you communicate with the women surrounding Hampton Roads area?
Social media.
Honestly.
Yeah?
Well, we've built an amazing team, which has been such a blessing. And honestly, when I started it, you cultivate like these connections and the women just start to magnetize towards you. So I met Dana and she has her own social media business, Stay Social, and she is our strategist. So she's, we work with our team on trying to get our name out there by doing different, just hashtags, partnerships, reels. I mean, there's so many things that you can, you know more about this than I do.
Keeping it local, so
Yes.
working with other businesses, that's massive, and then just making sure that we're doing fun events that people actually enjoy. So that's a
Yes,
big part
and
of it.
I love it. Actually, I went to your website last night and you have different women join your membership club and they're all different backgrounds. I love it, the diversity. So now, what we have here, beautiful hats. Let's talk about these beautiful hats. So this is for special events. Look at this one.
Yes. So I also own this business called the Bold Brim. So we make custom hats. Yeah, and it was kind of like a little passion project on the side. But we're doing a bridal pop-in coming up March 8th, but the Bold Brim is going to be there, so you're able to create your own hats for your special day, bachelorette parties, but we also do any type of event, whether or not you want to have a hat or not. But yeah, so I just made a fun couple different varieties, but this obviously the ivory white because brides, you have to go with that
You just
color.
hear what you just say, oh, I just do this for fun. This is an amazing hat. This is beautiful. I know Ashley, she wants one of these. It's so beautiful. So you customize them depending on the events that you have.
Yeah,
Wow.
so the Bold Brim is another business that we like to obviously promote and stuff. I know it's my business as well, but that's kind of what we do at the Bold Babe Society. So women come with, they have maybe their 9-to-5 job, but then they're a mom that also has a side hustle.
I love
so they're
it.
creating something, whether, it's a clothing line or something like that, or they have a passion project on the side. And that's what we really love to do at the Bold Babe Society is find these women and they're looking for it too. And so when we find them, they're so passionate about what they're creating. We want to spotlight them and be able to promote them. And that's why we do these events too.
I love it. Now that you're speaking about events, we were talking about self-defense classes. Can you just elaborate more about this?
Yeah, so that's coming up in the summertime. It's going to be, we haven't actually picked the spot yet, but it's going to be a class that somebody else is instructing, not us, because we are not certified in fighting.
No.
But it should be fun because, just women in general, we like to protect ourselves as much as possible.
Oh my gosh, I think I want to do that class. It's something that all women, we should know how to protect each other, ourselves in just these kind of classes.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think the best part about our events is we like to do different ones that you wouldn't necessarily find in a networking group.
Yes.
I felt like we definitely lacked with networking groups. It could be very dry or not as welcoming and surrounding, but with the Bold Babe Society, we like to have events that are different, exciting, teaches us life lessons like self-defense.
Yes.
We have a coffee meetup the first Wednesday of every month, which is great. This was our shooting event that we did at Freedom Shooting Center. So most of these women had never held a gun or learned how to shoot and just be able to feel comfortable protecting themselves. Fitness events we love. So I mean,
my
honestly, the
gosh,
sky's
I
the
love
limit.
it.
We had so much fun doing it.
Well, we're just looking at some pictures right now. It looks amazing. You have from A to C different kind of events. I want to be part of this amazing organization. I told you that before we started.
You're welcome. Yeah, please.
So any more events that are coming really quick before?
Yes, the bridal pop-up.
The bridal pop-up?
March 8th.
Yeah.
That is going to be at the Delta Hotel on Shore Drive.
Okay.
And then Mother's Day soiree. So that's
Okay.
a big one. That's going to be for moms and daughters. We have not picked the location yet, but that's coming up, of course, around Mother's Day. So, yeah.
Okay, that is amazing. So people can find you also on your website, right? And your
And
social media.
Instagram, yes.
Yep,
Yes.
so www.boldbabesociety.com and then Bold
at-
Babes Society.
Yeah, at the Bold Babe Society.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that we have
Got it.
these, and we're talking about so much bridal, and I have look at what I have here, my bouquet.
There you go.
And I know Ashley and Quincy, they might be ready to catch the bouquet. Well, ladies, thank you so much for being
you.
here. So are you guys ready? Because now I need my dress. I know you have a special
Toss
guest
it
right there.
over.
So okay, ready? Quincy and Ashley. Woo!
Oh, that's so good.
So close.
Horrible.
I mean,
So hard.